Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back into another video. Today's video is about Vatu, and I have a very good loadout for you guys to try out. It can actually work with multiple different talents, although there's one I recommend. But before we go into that, I have here something that I want to talk about. And no, it's not a sponsor, don't worry about it, you don't need to skip anything. It's actually a fellow content creator from the community who has created a website with some help, obviously. But I feel like it's an amazing tool for you guys, and not just that, but they're also looking into content creator support in there, so that multiple people spreading around the word, just like I'm doing right now. And that tool is realmstats.gg. And this website, you can do a lot of things, from knowing what are the champions that are picked the most, what are their win ratios, whether it's console or PC, to know the best team compositions, the ones that have been winning the most, both in casual and competitive. I'm not entirely sure about that part. Still figuring out some stuff as I go, and they're constantly updating the website. Just last week, this was looking a lot different. Now they're putting some effort into it. We already have here some content creators, in there in the middle, where basically, you know, we're gonna spread around the word about this tool, because this is definitely helpful. So link will be in the description. Check it out. It definitely has a lot of info that you guys should definitely try out, you know, learn and such. And don't worry, in the future I'm gonna be mentioning this website a lot more, so that we can bring it to even more people. But don't forget to share it with your friends. It's definitely gonna help. Alright, and here we are with Vatu. Now, the reason why I decided to do this video was because I've had this loadout for a while now, and I actually enjoy it very, very much. I'll explain the loadout first, and then we'll go into a casual match. I've been seeing a lot less people playing Vatu as well. That's also mainly the reason. And, you know, I don't think I've ever done a loadout, like, update to Vatu video, so what the heck? Let's do it right now. So in this loadout, you can work with it in multiple different ways. You can actually use the most standard talent, the one that reduces the cooldowns by hitting shots. In this case, I actually use the one that makes the bombs kind of follow the enemy a little bit, and I'll explain why. I'm gonna show you what the loadout is. This is the talent I'm using. Although this definitely is very good, and you can still work with it. If you miss your shadow bombs, it kind of nullifies what we're going to do here. And heads up, because this is like 1 or 2 days before the new patch comes out, so definitely the new patch, you're not gonna need to buy cauterize anymore, which is fantastic, because then you can be focusing on other items that are very essential, like let's say, for example, resilience, in case the enemy has heavy CC, let's say a Roots Grover, Shaolin, or maybe even a Vora who knows how to do their cripples. So definitely you want to go for that first, and then you want to focus on the next item, which is also going to be very essential for this loadout, which is Chronos. What we want to do is basically sort of have extreme hypermobility, but at the same time still be able to hit something. That's why I go for Unerring instead of Enveloping Shadows. I don't go for Omnipresence just because, like, I don't really like the Q. I feel like if you really want to ambush anybody, you have to do it when they're not looking at you. Otherwise, if you're just ambushing them right to their face, you're gonna die. So let's go for Unerring here, and I'm gonna show you the loadout. This is the loadout. As you can notice here, there's no DR. But there is sustain, which is fantastic. You're constantly sustaining yourself. This will be extremely useful when your support in your team is not a, healing through walls or a long range or auto aim sort of heals abilities. So it together with that, it will stack up and it'll be extremely good. But this is a extreme mobility whilst maintaining sustain. The point here is, as you can see, by just getting assists, all right? This is something that a lot of people don't know. Killing blows is when you kill somebody on purpose. Like, you're the last person killing this target, and your name shows up on the killing feed. Eliminations are actually when you just assist. So throwing a dagger or a kunai, or whatever he uses, throwing one of your attacks, your main attacks, just to one person, even if you don't kill it, it will reset 40% of your shadow bombs. And as you can understand, with this loadout, you'll have the shadow bombs then making this card act up. So reduce the cooldown of the dash by 2 seconds, doesn't say the seconds there, after hitting at least one enemy with shadow bomb. You just have to hit it. You don't have to kill anybody. You don't have to do anything else. These 2 seconds are more value, together with the Shattered Worlds, than the actual other talent that I was talking about. And then, of course, you have the sustain. So every time you do a dash, you're healing over time. And you can, you know, dash away to hide from people. You can even do some dashes already away from the enemy. Even if you're going out of combat, it doesn't matter. You'll just get your HP back faster. And it's huge, huge value. Now, these two are just obviously like fillers, although I do like to have this card in there on purpose because that one extra shot sometimes can make the difference. As for the speed, you know, you could put the R in there if you really want to. But the point of this loadout is that you can have more dashes by just hitting the shadow bombs without having to actually kill anybody. Now, let's see how it will work with Chronos. As you understand, Chronos will act on each individual dash cooldown. So it means that the standard 5 seconds now has 30% less, which is 1.5 seconds less out of each 5 seconds. So now you have the dashes already getting in cooldown faster, and you're just constantly getting your shadow bombs as well. And it's fantastic, okay? Then you build your ultimate faster, use the ultimate to make sure you can kill somebody. As you can see here, that ammo prevented me from having to reload. And the homing bombs there ended up hitting somebody. Now, as I told you, you can definitely go with enveloping shadows. It's up to you, honestly, but you will have to aim your shadow bombs. If you happen to miss it, well, it won't work, will it? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into a TDM, and I'm going to try to show you how much of a value this is. Obviously, I still have to buy Cauterize, so I'm going to have to try to build Chronos as fast as possible. At the start of the game, I'll go a little bit more passive, try to survive, build some credits, and then try to build the Chronos as fast as possible. So, I'll see you guys when we get into the game. Alright, so we finally got a match. It took me quite a while, but, you know, then again, it's TDM, which means that the matchmaking for this match is going to be fantastic. And this is a good map for exactly what I wanted to show, because there's a DK on the enemy team, and I'm already imagining that this guy is going to go very much likely, you know, Jolt, trying to poppy bomb us out of the map. You have some cripples here, but then again, she only has the one dash. I get this ultimate. Sorry, fam. Really needed that. First. Okay. Maybe the shadow bombs were not necessary there. I like this feature where you can actually ambush a Luna. That's fantastic. We have an AFK. That's cool. Completely normal. And I'm feeling the lag. I don't really have to worry about my healer very much because I'm constantly healing myself all the time. Then again, it's a Furia, which means that she only has one heal every few seconds. Which, yeah, turned out to be perfect for this, and that Vor just fell out of the map. Because why not? I would do too, but I kind of don't wanna, you know, because... Yeah, no. Where'd the Bombi go? Oh no. Oh no! Dude, I hate this bug. The bomb is still there. I'm guessing he's going... Yeah, he's going Accelerant. I didn't see that. If I did, I would have gotten... I kind of don't need the ultimate, so I'm going to try to farm here. Oh boy. Well. This is completely buggy. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm extremely laggy. Let me see if I'm on NA. 46 ping. So usually I'm at 36. When this starts happening, it's because something is wrong. I know some of you are gonna say, come on, man, I got like 200 ping. What do you mean? And I'm like, yeah, sure, but if you're used to one thing, you know, this is definitely gonna make a difference. Andrew. One of the best champions ever. Never dropped out of meta. So we gotta frick him. We do build our ultimate so fast. I want to build Chronos, but I don't think we're gonna have the chance for that. Okay. Oh, wait! Thank you!
Enemy double kill. Killing. Enemy triple double kill.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do what you call a big brain play here. That actually hit me, but thanks to the DR from the dash, I actually survived. Jesus Christ. Come on, team. We can do this. Ooh. She just jumped into that. Unfortunate. Oh, come on, bro. Dude, I hate that. Okay, we hit somebody with a Shadow Bomb. See, this is the part that it's extremely good. Because I don't have to aim 100%. And just assist. But I don't have a dash! Here we go. Gonna get some heals here. Oh boy! Yeah, we're done. Okay, we're gonna start building Chronos now, but although this is really close to the end already. I hate when it does that though. Like, if this happens to you every once in a while, you can always try to go with the Enveloping Shadows again. The point here is more the loadout than the talent, honestly. I just go for this talent because it does work pretty well. Okay, we won. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna jump into another TDM. Why not? It worked out pretty great. I had fun. It actually, has some value. Let's see our stats here really quick and see how much damage I did, even though I was just like jumping around. 37,000 damage. I was the top damage on the team. Sort of did almost the highest kills. So as you can see, we already have somebody being a little bit salty, and it's our Talus. I'm guessing that he fell out of the map. It didn't die as much as Talus, for example, and I did pretty much as much as him. Which means that if I was a little bit more into the fight, I could have done even more. So let's jump into another TDM and see how good I can do. Alright, we're back, and there's somebody on the enemy team actually named Emoji the best tank. This is fantastic. Alright, looking at the enemy team, and it's a little bit harder to deal with, but we're gonna go still unerring because we're gonna go Cauterize and Resilience. We're gonna have an issue there with this Shaolin. I decided to take a different skin as well, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have issues with that Shaolin. There we go. Damage. I gotta do a... I was gonna say, I gotta do a take no damage challenge. Yeah, no. Trying to trick that Andrew with a reversal last second. Okay, this Drogus is one of those that just holds spacebar? No? Maybe? Okay, and he's stunning too. Wow, I didn't see that. Oh, and it's going to recurve. Oh, recurve. Recurve. English with creepers. I don't know it. Do you do? Do you know it? See what I mean about using the Q right into people's faces? You're just gonna die. But at least, you know, I'm not feeling overwhelmed this way. I love this loadout. I feel like it's very much likely the best loadout I've ever gotten. That was a cheeky kill right there. Cheeky bugger. I like to do this as well because people are not really expecting it. Like dash backwards, you look down and you dash, you know, like this. I don't feel like people are really expecting it, and it's definitely extremely good. Oh my lord. We get a kill? Yeah. Oh boy, dash right into that. Okay. I'm just gonna go for resilience here first. My team is actually being a little bit better than the last game. Not that they were being bad or anything of the sort, it's just that, you know. The difference between this team and the enemy and the previous team that I had. Ooh, okay. Nah, I deserved that. At least I didn't took my old charge. I mean, a bit. I love it. I love it. Oh, he was distracted there. I love it. What you doing over there, Drogos? Come on, man. I don't got no cooldowns. Can you be gentle, please? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Can we trick him? Come on, boy. Get backed out. I'm margin. See, that's the issue of sending them random when there's so many people in one spot.
Enemy double kill.
Ooh. Me likey. Me likey these kills, and I don't even have Kronos yet, baby. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no! He coming! Oh lord! Oh my god! Okay. See, I also have this insanely stupid idea of always. Nope. No! 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 Woohoo! Hey, get wrecked. Let's get some heals here. Maybe Andrew's coming over. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you. Woo! Oh! Yeah, the problem is the distance on that. Let's go for Kronos here. I'm heading away. I don't know what just happened there. Somebody died. We won. Haha. Now, this definitely is a very, very good loadout. If you guys want to give it a try, please try it out. Let me know later, okay? Come down into the comments. Tell me how good you enjoy, how much you enjoyed it. If it was good, if it was bad. And as you can see, like, I wasn't even going too much for damage. Most of the people that I was fighting, it was mostly to try to kill, right? So that's why we ended up having more kills than actual damage. In this case, Girl XSL, sorry, was playing Shaoling and hitting more shots. Very much likely she was also hitting the tank a little bit more. That's another thing I don't understand, why people tend to play tanks so much in TDMs lately. I really don't get it. Like, I mean, I understand, you know, you want to win, sure, but like, tanks are not actually that strong unless you have like 2 or 3 of them together, and then that's extremely hard to get kills. And you know, TDM is for kills, it's true, I understand that, but I would rather have a comp of like maybe 2 damages, 1 support, 2 damages, 1 flank, 2 supports, than having tanks. Like even Khan in this mode alone, I don't feel like it would do much great, do great. In this case, he was going stuns. I guess it was not the best for him. He was mostly just holding his shield up. So, you know, this is actually a fun thing, since if you guys remember what I was saying about the website, the romstats.gg that I mentioned at the start of the video, it is good for this, exactly that I'm mentioning. So if, for example, if I wanted to know the team composition, I could see right here, this is what, this is the one with the most played matches. You can actually just, you know, put it like that, and you'll see that it has a 51% win ratio. He already changed this. Before it was just letters, now it actually has the symbols, and you can hover over them. So usually it'll be 2 tanks, 1 support, 1 flank, 1 damage. Also see a lot of this one here. Tanks. I personally, I prefer like 2 tanks, 2 damages, 1, like, sorry, not 2 damages, 1 flank with damage. Yeah, that would be the first over there. But I've seen lately one comp that actually works really well. If you have a point tank, you have 2 damages or 1 damage, 1 flank, and then you have a support, a very good support. The last person can actually be a sniper. That sniper will sit in the back and give some support to both the damages at long range and the point, allowing the tank to survive. I don't know why, but that comp, every time I've went against it, it's so deadly. So deadly. Obviously, I'm assuming that everybody knows how to, you know, how to play their part, but even then, like, just come over to the website, check it out. Okay, you got here win rate by match, talents, or ranks. You got the ban rates to see which are the champions that are being the most banned. I believe that you can see the maps by maps. I don't know if he's going to add ban rate by maps as well. But you can see here, for example, that the champion now being mostly played will be Ceres, and there's a win ratio of 46%, and she's being played mostly on these maps. As you can see, Ceres is one of the most picked champions. You can put this by controller, keyboard, mouse, all ranks, or just Diamond Plus. So yeah, it's definitely extremely good. You can come over here as well and check specific stats for champions, which actually I didn't know about this part here. It's actually interesting. Paladins Counter, which is the website of my friend, which I've already mentioned before on my videos. They also have a similar thing here, but they also have tips and, you know, tips to the specific matchups and etc. And you know, it's a good addition. I think it's actually pretty cool. I wouldn't be surprised that maybe in the future they would end up using the websites together, Paladins Counter and ROM Stats together. It would make a huge thing. I'll probably bring it up to Vex maybe, or maybe it will be a little bit of complicated to do such a thing. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Again, here's the loadout if you are curious to know what exactly what are cards. And yeah, give it a try with both the 2 talents that I mentioned. If you have a better loadout, I'm also open to suggestions. Like, please, by all means, go down in the comments below and tell me which loadout do you use and if it's better than this one. I personally don't like the DR, but that's just my personal preference. I like sustain and mobility. Obviously, sustain can be shut down, but if you don't have a good healer or if you don't have any good self-sustain, DR is not going to do it for you, man. Like, you know, you're going to have to back out a lot, stay out of combat, and you can use the sustain even out of combat to survive. But that's just my take on the matter. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to go check out romstats.gg, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye-bye.